Welcome to another episode of the Educated and the Reckless podcast with your host, Apollo P. and
No Better Nina.
And we back again for another episode of an educational, reckless-based... I was trying to get it off, but fuck it. You about to be entertained, educated with reckless...
opinions.
And topics.
Yes.
All right? Some people have their own little intros. I was trying to do one.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's going to work for us. If we just
We'll figure one out one day. But I don't like saying the same thing every time when we come in.
Yeah, sometimes you just come in simple. Like,
yeah.
You know, I'm like, yes, this is it.
Yeah.
And people are, used to that.
Yeah.
All right, so how's your week been,
It's been really good, actually. So last week, I was very out of it because I just landed the day before.
Yeah.
And honestly, I felt like I was still drunk. Like, when you feel like you're not in your body? That's what I felt like for all of last week.
You feeling like you had an outer body experience?
Yeah, like it was weird.
Speak on it.
I don't know. It just, I think it was just too much alcohol because I was drunk literally 7 days a week for like day and night. Mm-hmm. So I just felt really weird, but I felt better after I had some proper sleep. So by Sunday I was fine. Saturday I went to, I remember, I don't know if I talked about the sand flea bites that I got on my legs from Mexico. Did I?
Sand flea bites on your legs?
Yeah, so they're way worse than mosquito bites because they like itch and they swell and they look like chicken pox on your legs. Mm-hmm. And it's like I wake up in my sleep already itching and it's really bad. So I got like ointment and stuff for that and got rid of them. But now they scar very easily. So now my legs look like they're scarred with chicken pox and shit.
Oh, you look like the type of girls that always fell off their bikes.
No, but it looks like I was that girl. I have those scars on my but no, these are like it's all on my like from my knees down basically. Yeah. So it just looks like a bunch of spots that are all scarred up. Yeah, it's really gross. So I'm gonna start like vitamin E oiling that shit. Saturday I went to Rec Room for my friend Brittany's birthday.
Rec Room trash. Hold on, when's her actual birthday?
Her birthday was last Thursday.
All right, so I said happy birthday to the Queen.
Did you?
Yeah.
Good. So we went to Harlem Underground, and it was so funny because like I was venting about a situation that I was recently in, and then I was like, yeah, like I'm back on my men are trash vibes, and then the waiter comes by, and we thought he was giving us our bill, but he wrote a note and he said, why are men trash? And we started dying. And then he comes back 10 minutes later. I'm not trash. And we're like, okay, sure.
You gotta, for guys out there, you gotta say, I am trash. But watch when my shit goes up.
Yeah. Well, there was a conversation. They were talking before hashtag on Saturday. Reddy and Solitaire were talking. And Solitaire was like, yeah, men are trash. And he's like, Nina, Misha, don't listen to this. I'm like, you're telling us stuff we already know. Like, but yeah, we went to Rec Room. I stayed sober because I needed a break from Mexico. Honestly, my body was all out of whack and like I just needed to like chill. So I just drank water all night. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it was actually, I like Rec Room better than Dave and Buster's.
Rec Room kind of trash, but
no, I don't think so. Because you know what? I'm thinking in terms of the game wise, like all my fucking friends got at least got one jackpot in the game, 500 points. I didn't get one. All I got was like 390 points. All I could get was 2 of the small Laffy Taffies and a Nerds Rope candy. That's it.
Yeah.
I was trash. But the games are good. I like them better than Dave and Buster's. There's more options and there's easier ways to win. But the only thing with Rec Room is like bare people are there not to play games, just to sit there and drink and like watch people.
I mean, yeah. Oh yeah, I was talking to some chicks. She said she like to watch people. That's a people watching thing.
People watching, yeah.
Yeah. I remember growing up, man, people used to say, don't watch face. Come to find out everyone does that.
It was just like weird, but yeah, I don't know. I had a lot of fun still. And then I had a nice proper sleep in on Sunday. Mm-hmm. Woke up feeling refreshed. Mm-hmm. Great. I had my first workout since I've been back yesterday. I am extremely sore today. But, I also had a lung x-ray and testing this morning because I don't know if I spoke about it before. I think I have asthma. Because I noticed when... Why are you laughing? It's not funny.
Where the fuck you get asthma?
No, because listen, I don't know if you saw me when I was crying at my party, but did you see, like, I literally almost had an anxiety attack.
I thought you were hyperventilating.
Yeah, but it was, like, bad. Like, I couldn't catch my breath. And I noticed when I work out, when I do certain moves like squats or lunges or anything that involves me pushing myself upwards versus down, I start to like go like I can't breathe. And so one day I did black out at the gym. Like Brittany was there with me luckily. I went to go sit on the mats and I was about to throw up and then like I started losing my vision and I got all dizzy. I walked into the bathroom wall on my way to the bathroom and I had to sit like on the floor with my head in between my legs, like to like get everything back. And then yesterday when I was working out, it took me an hour and a half to complete a workout that should only take me 45 minutes to an hour. So I just like couldn't breathe. Like I don't know what it is. But the doctor said, he did say this morning, he's like, I didn't tell you anything, but your breathing, something is wrong with it, because when he gave me the puffer and then made me do the test, he said your breathing quality should have increased by 12%. Yours only increased by 5%. So I was like, well, that's
it's all
great.
them hot dogs and macaronis you were eating. Fucked up the whole body. Fucked up your body. Put poison in your body.
Yeah, but that's pretty much it. He said I should go to a lung specialist, so I don't know.
Lung specialist?
Yeah, like, you know, have you ever felt like, have you ever, stop laughing at me.
Yo!
Have you ever felt like when you're breathing and you like inhale, you feel every breath that goes down?
No, I don't. My shit's nice right now.
I feel it. Like, it's difficult to sleep because, like, I'm trying to, like, breathe, but it's, like, hurting. Like,
oh, man. No, my shit's good.
I think from Mexico it got worse because the air conditioning in mine and Brittany's room was dripping water and, like, black and brown shit. Like, nasty stuff was coming out of it. Like, spitting all over the floor. And I think that, like, fucked us up. But...
Brittany okay?
Well, no, she's fine. It fucked me up.
Oh, yeah.
That or all the drinking or something. The hookah there, I don't even know. But
look at that. You ingesting a whole bunch of bullshit. Eating a whole bunch of Mexican food that's not good for you.
Yeah.
You know, no Taco Bell in sight.
That's another problem. I couldn't deal with any of that food either. No, it was just, yeah. But
yeah, you had Javier and Angel cook you up a good...
No, it was actually Juan. And
Juan.
I don't really think there wasn't many girl...
No, Angel's a guy's name.
Oh, is it?
Well, both is unisex.
Oh, yeah, you're right. There's a guy in Star named Angel, if anyone watches Star. But yeah, that was my week. It was really good. So, how's yours?
My week is the same. I haven't really done much. I haven't really done much. My mom's still on vacation. Well, no, I think my mom just went on vacation.
She left today or yesterday?
No, she left on Thursday.
Oh.
Or Thursday, Friday.
When did she come back?
The 12th. So, next Tuesday?
She gone for like a week and a half. That's nice.
She left me and my brother to fend for ourselves.
Did you hear my water bottle guzzle in that?
Did I? Try again. Do that again. Yeah, I heard you. Took that big gulp. Yeah, my week's been chilling. I haven't really done nothing spectacular. You know, just the regular whole everyday shit type shit. Oh, I went to a Korean part. I went to like a little Korean restaurant yesterday. A little date thing. Mm-hmm. It was cool. Mm-hmm. That's all I'm gonna say. It was cool. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. So that's restaurants. Going to ethnic restaurants and shit like that. It's cool, but you gotta know what the fuck you trying to eat. Like every time I go to a restaurant that just seems out my demographic.
Yes.
Then I always go for the shit that just seems right. So I went to the fried chicken. I went to the fried chicken, and I see that it had spare ribs and stuff like that. I had the fried chicken that had rice, you know.
Yeah.
That's how I'm coming. Then they dropped some type of shit in front of us that's like grass weed and some onion. I don't know.
Oh, it's called like bok choy or something, no?
I don't know what it was,
okay.
But when I ate that, it smelled like, it tasted the same way tobacco smelled.
Ew.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm one of those people too. You when something tastes like the way something else smells. Yeah. You get that?
Yeah.
Finally, somebody gets it.
Yeah.
I thought I was the only one.
No, you're not. You're not here alone.
Okay, good.
Shit, I was eating it. I was like, yo, this smells. This tastes like tobacco smells. But like terrible. I was like, man, I'm not eating this shit. But the chicken was fire. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was fire. Fire.
But I noticed for me, I just can't even go to really ethnic restaurants. My stomach doesn't really like deal so well with like other foods that I'm not used to. I'm very like chicken wings, burgers, fries, pizza.
That's why your lungs is fucked up.
Really? I don't think that's
eating all the bullshit.
I don't think that's
chicken wings, hot dogs.
I just don't get like, and one thing I don't get is how I play soccer and like running 5K and stuff. I don't have the breathing problem. It's only when I'm doing exercises that lift me up. I don't know. That's weird. Sorry, that was off topic. But yeah, when it comes to like eating those kind of foods, I do notice that every ethnic restaurant that you go to, like let's say you get fried chicken at an Indian restaurant, fried chicken at a Korean restaurant, fried chicken at like a Jamaican restaurant, they all taste different though. Don't you find that?
I haven't ate fried chicken from an Indian restaurant yet.
Okay, well, I can say
I haven't pulled up to there yet.
I can say that I have. But they all have a different taste to them. Like they don't all taste like the same fried chicken.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. I fuck with the fried chicken because you can't fuck it up. I mean,
Yeah.
you can't fuck it up.
Well, you can. You can make it really bland.
Yeah, but that's fucking it up. But it's hard to fuck that up.
Well, shit, they did that at Thompson Diner. I paid $30 for chicken and waffles.
Yeah.
Worst chicken and waffles of my life.
Yo, there's a chicken and waffle spot in Mississauga.
Called?
Well, it's not really a chicken and waffle spot, but you can get chicken and waffles in this spot.
Okay.
It's called like the Wilcox.
I've heard of that.
Yeah, so it's like I went there one time, maybe 2 years ago or maybe last year, and I went there and I got chicken and waffles, and it came with like some nice gravy and
Maple syrup.
no, not even maple syrup and some other shit.
Like a tangy sauce.
Yeah, was it chicken and waffles or fried chicken and gravy? I don't know. It was fire.
The tangy sauce is always too spicy for me.
Oh, you say that?
Because even when I had it at Harlem this weekend, it was too spicy. The tangy sauce with the chicken and waffles.
Oh, I had a memory on Facebook that came up from 2010 when first time I ever went to Harlem Underground.
Yeah.
I looked at there and I was like, I've been knowing about this shit.
Yo, that place is so small. Like, yo.
Hold on, which one you go to? The one on Bathurst, right? Or the one on Richmond? Because I think the
one is downtown next to the Nando's. You get off at Osgood when you take the subway.
Osgood.
And then walk down. I'm pretty sure it's on.
Is it Bathurst? In Bathurst? It's like off of Bathurst, yeah.
I don't freaking know.
Because I know there's two.
No, one of them shut down apparently.
Yeah, the Richmond one shut down.
So then I went to the one on Bathurst.
And there's like a little outdoor, like it has a little outdoor scenery. No.
Yeah, like a tiny little back.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So yeah, that's the one I went to.
When I went to the bathrooms down there, it was so claustrophobic. Like it's so like low ceiling and like it's really
tight.
small.
It's tight.
And like I'm tall, so like it was
it's tight. But yo, I think that over the past 8 years, they changed up the whole chicken and waffle dish.
Yeah.
Like let me show you what I was getting when I went in 2010. Like my shit was fire, and when I came back after a few more years, I was like, yo, this shit don't look the same.
If I'm gonna be honest though, out of all the, like, I had chicken and waffles at Thompson, I had them at Harlem Underground, and I've had them at Dirty Bird. And if I'm being so honest, Dirty Bird has been the best so far. Harlem comes in second. Thompson does not even make the fucking list. They were tragic. And $30 for literally an Eggo waffle and a frozen piece of chicken is pretty much what it was.
Eggo waffle?
Swear to God, it was nasty.
Yo, if you ever go to LA and you go to motherfucking Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles,
yeah,
that shit tired. Ain't nobody really fucking with that like
really?
that. In real life.
Let me see this.
Like, I went to Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles last year when I went to LA, and yo, that shit was trash. Fucking trizash. The waffles were trash. The chicken was fucking dry. It's like, yo, no one goes to Roscoe's. Like, Roscoe's just is like dope because of all the rappers speak about it, and it's like a location you go when you're in LA, but that shit was fucking garbage.
The waffles here look very
fluffy.
No, they don't.
They
look very like fresh out of an Eggo box. My waffles.
Nina's
did you see the picture of mine?
Nina's capping.
I swear to God, did you see the picture? Did you see the picture of mine?
I seen yours, but yo, you're capping for even saying that. Out of Eggo box.
It might be your camera quality.
It was a black phone. It was an iPhone. It was no, it was an iPhone. It was a BlackBerry.
The chicken looks the same. Ours was a little more crispy though. You know how Popeyes have the like flakes on it? Yeah. It was like ours was more crispy in that sense.
You talk. Oh yeah, maybe my camera crying, but yeah, I was getting a hope. Yeah, my shit looked nice. Fuck you talking about? Okay. My shit look fucking nice. Fuck you talking about? All right, let's get into topics.
Sure. First topic: our favorite girl ever.
Yes. Yeah, so I was on YouTube, right? Yep. And a Sagittarius shoddy video came up on my algorithm, and I'm like, oh, let me click on it because the title was like, let me just admit whatever fucking title.
It was something like I'll tell you exactly what it was.
Yeah, whatever the fucking title was.
Now, it was done being silent.
I was like, all right, what is this bitch talking about? So I clicked on it, and she started talking about how the hoe got sexually assaulted. Allegedly. She says allegedly because she doesn't really know.
The hoe.
That's what she is. She said the hoe got allegedly sexually assaulted. Allegedly, because to this day she says she doesn't really know what happened, but she says that homeboy took a picture of her half naked and posted it online.
And the last thing she remembers is saying she didn't want to have sex.
Yeah, and she doesn't know if she had sex.
And then apparently they were talking about it was a waste of Trojans.
Yeah, so
who uses Trojans?
I mean, everyone uses Trojans.
Are you serious? I don't think I've ever had sex with someone who uses a Trojan.
Yeah, because they broke. You fucking with broke people. You know, the other Trojans is, I think, is the only condom that you could actually buy and you can't get for free. Like everything else you could get for free is everywhere else.
Magnums.
Magnums?
That's usually that's what I've seen most of.
Yeah.
And there's another one.
You know, guys be capping with the Magnums.
I know they do, because there's some guys who have little dicks that don't even fully fit in the Magnum, and I'm like, what are you doing? Just stop. You're acting like I can't see your dick.
Yeah.
Like, just cut it out.
Them type of niggas, they fuck in the dark.
I'm laughing because it's a fact.
I'm being honest.
No, but that, like, you're not fooling anybody.
Yeah.
You're acting like I can't see the space.
Yeah, stop acting weird.
Or I can't see the bunching at the bottom.
Yeah, stop acting weird, bro. Like, you got the Magnum on, trying to
what's the other one that there's always ads for?
Why would you pull out the Magnum like, yo, this is gonna get her. This is the thing that's gonna get her going.
I actually don't know.
You already got her in the bed, nigga. Stop it.
I don't know.
It's not like...
No, but what's the other one? There's another one. Not Trojan, but there's another one.
Which one?
And they always have commercials on TV and on, like, Spotify and shit.
Lifestyle.
No, ew, no.
Stop playing Lifestyle like people don't use that.
It starts with a C, I think. I don't remember. Anyways, continue.
Starts with a C. What condom starts with a C?
I don't know.
C?
It'll come to me.
You talking about KY?
No.
C. There's no condom that starts with a C. Condom company that starts with a C.
When he said KY, it just reminded me of this traumatic story.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Someone left with KY jelly?
No, it involves my parents.
Oh, nasty.
Anyways.
All right, so she said, like, yeah, whoop-de-whoop. Shit went left. And she was like, and then how she ended the whole video off is like, no matter how drunk a girl gets, it's always the man's fault and shit like that. I'm like,
Yeah.
come on, ho. You already know better than that. Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna come on here and start, you know, sticking up for people who are taking advantage of, like, just girls in general, but, like, come on, stop playing, bro. Like, people gotta take responsibility on both sides. I'm being objective here, like, straight objective. People gotta start taking accountability for it just being sloppy. See, I don't drink because I don't like how I do certain things, and I don't drink because imagine me trying to move around the world impaired.
Yeah.
Like, I'm impaired. I'm not making proper judgments to do anything if I'm drinking or if I'm under the influence of drugs. I can't drive a car properly being drunk, right? So how the fuck am I going to just make decisions of trying to have sex with someone? Or even me knowing that, why would I end up doing that just to say that, yo, I did it and now I'm in a compromising position? I don't want to be a Vic. Like a victim under circumstances.
You don't want it to change your character.
Or that I don't want to be a victim.
Yeah.
I don't want to be a victim. I don't want to be like, look at young Tory. He got his ass beat and he was drunk. So like, I don't want to be in that incoherent to where I can't defend myself in terms of making the right decisions or getting myself in an altercation where shit's going left. You know what I mean? So you already spoke about this girls going to the clubs and stuff like that, but I look at it as like, if you're drinking, make sure you're in a safe environment to where you can't get hurt.
That's what I was gonna come in.
Don't be drinking, and she's drinking with some fucking random person.
That's what I'm saying. So she was drinking she got that blacked out drunk with random people,
yeah,
and obviously
she don't love herself.
Friends, whoever was anyone even with her, I don't know. But if there was like anyone with her, whoever was there didn't do their job as a friend to even like, you know, prevent her from getting like that, number one, and number two, just not staying with her the whole night.
Yeah, because you know why? Her friends already know how she gets down. So, and that's the fucked up thing.
And that's a problem. It's like, when it's situations like that, and like you said, I already spoke about it in the club, most times I'm looking at, like, if your friend is blackout drunk, like, where are your friends? Like, to get you straight and make sure you're okay and stay with you the rest of the night. That's what I look at it as. And also in the situation... Yeah, don't be getting blackout drunk at a random guy's house. Like, that's not a...
Why are you over there?
That's not a look.
Why are you over there?
It's not, definitely not a look. Not that either way, the sexual assaulting was not okay either way. I don't know what kind of sick fuck finds it enjoying to have sex with a girl who's passed out. That's really gross.
Yeah, but what I'm saying and what I will always say is what I will tell my daughter. Always take accountability for your fucking side.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that rape is your fault, but... If you get into a car accident and you're on your phone, whose fault is that?
Yeah, exactly.
But if you're drinking at a random person's house, you don't know. You wouldn't give you rude and confiding. Why are you drinking?
Why are you doing that? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I mean?
Don't put yourself, if you can avoid the situation from happening, avoid it. Why would you even risk it possibly happening? Like, it's like, I don't know, just It's just,
My thing is, I you know what? If a girl came to my crib and she's drinking, she's drunk and stuff like that, I'm not gonna do nothing with her. But most definitely, you're not staying in my crib like that.
No.
Like, I'm kicking you the fuck out. Like,
Yeah.
yo, get out my house. You acting sloppy. I don't want that type of, that type of behavior inside my house.
Yeah.
It's my humble abode, bitch. Like,
my mom sleeps here. Get the
yeah,
fuck out.
this is my mama's house. Like, this is where I lay my head. I don't want you acting sloppy, vomiting all over the place and shit like that.
Yeah.
Moving like a mess. You get in my crib. I'm gonna kick you out.
It's definitely in terms of avoiding the situation. I said it perfectly on that other podcast when we talked about
Remember how
this.
she mentioned something like I was passed out drunk and I was with a guy and he didn't want to touch me. That's a real man. Nah, bitch.
Oh yeah, she said her ex-boyfriend.
Yeah,
and he didn't want to touch her and stuff. And then she's like,
that's
that's
not
a
a
real
real
man.
fucking real man. It's like, dude, you look sloppy in front of him.
It's just, I don't know. At the end of the day, it's still like, sorry, I'm watching. Thought this car was getting towed. At the end of the day, it's, don't get yourself in a situation in the first place. Like, just avoid it at all costs.
Yeah.
And also be aware of the people you hang out with. Like, if they really have your back or not. I think that's another important factor. Like, I'd mentioned it before. I and Cole one time on Halloween. Went to this party called Scenes. And this girl was so drunk. And, like, everyone was, like, daggering her. One guy daggered her so hard, she fell face forward. I have the video still. She fell face forward in the club, and her skirt went up. She was wearing no panties. Skirt went up, and she hit her face on the ground.
Pussy ball, though?
She got, pardon?
Was it pussy ball?
I don't know. I didn't see the front. I just saw the back. I was, like,
You
behind.
can see the pussy from the back. Oh, you saw her
like-
from, hold on, what are you talking
No,
about?
I saw her fall from the back. Like, she was... Her back was facing me, and she fell. I didn't see. I wasn't looking for her vagina either way.
Oh, but you can see the pussy from the back.
No, I wasn't looking for that. She got up, and her
I'm sorry
face
for asking
was
you that nasty question.
her face. You're fucked. Her face was bleeding, and then like this other guy was trying to help her, and he's like, "Oh my god, like I'm just trying to help you," and she's like wilding out on him, like ready to punch him. And he's holding her arms down. He's like, "I'm trying to help you." I'm just looking around, like, who's her friends? Where are they? Like. Literally, where are they? When you see your friend that, like, even from before she started dancing with these guys, you could see the way she was moving and stuff. She was not there, like, at all.
She was out of it.
Yeah.
I'd be afraid to help people, too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. Because when they're drunk and belligerent like that, you don't know what the fuck's gonna happen.
Yeah. And
like,
the thing is,
kudos to that guy for stepping in and doing that. I sure as hell wasn't gonna do it. Like,
let security handle that shit.
yeah, exactly.
I'm not. But I'd be so hard on a girl.
No, but it's true. Like, even if it's a guy, like, I'm not helping.
Yeah, man.
I'm not helping you.
Yeah,
like,
because my thing, you already showed me you acting fool, you sloppy than a motherfucker. I don't want to be around
like,
you.
you should have friends who are gonna be there when that does happen.
Yeah,
and,
like,
that
don't
you
be
can trust to
sloppy.
be there when it
Don't
happens.
be sloppy is what I'm trying to say. Don't move sloppy.
Yeah.
Like if that's what you're trying to get yourself into, bro, just stay away.
Yep.
Stay away.
Exactly.
Also, in some other news, so
Segue.
Drake settles fraud lawsuit against woman, false accusing. Well, this is not over. Well,
Over falsely accusing him of getting her pregnant and raping her.
yeah. So you read that though?
Yeah. I didn't read all of it, but like I've read bits and pieces of it since it's been online. She was some Instagram model. She was very fake looking.
So the fucked up thing is, when you know what they say settle? That means homeboy paid her off.
Oh, does it? I thought it meant she paid him. And clearly, I don't know how this whole thing works.
Well, she was gonna take him to like civil suit anyways, a lawsuit.
Okay.
That's a money grab too. It's like, how you gonna rape someone and get them pregnant and then try to sue them? Yeah, put that person in jail. Fuck out of here.
Wait, so she's saying that he raped her and got her pregnant.
Yeah, but in reality, it was kind of just a one night
Yeah, because
stand.
it says here in the suit, he admitted to having consensual sex with her in Manchester in February 2017.
Yeah, you gotta stop fucking with chicks from London.
Then she said the reason she got all salty was because she booked a flight to see him, but she got angry after she didn't get a response, so she canceled the flight, and Drake like canceled all communications with her.
As he should.
Why does she think she's gonna? I don't get how like regular girls or regular guys, for that matter, think they're gonna bag a celebrity off of a one night stand. If you don't, the way I see it,
she did bag a celebrity.
no, but like I mean, bag him as in make him her like boyfriend
man?
and shit. Yeah, because even how you were like you talk about how like once your price is up, like you're only fucking with certain types of people and
Yeah,
shit.
most
Like
definitely.
that's how obviously like at this point you're not fucking with anyone who's below you because you don't know what their intentions are.
Yeah.
So I don't understand how people really like. Come on, you booked a flight and then you got mad when he didn't respond. So what the fuck did you think was gonna happen?
Yeah.
Like I don't get it.
You know, you gave him, you alley-ooped the pussy to him, and then he kept it pushing, as you should too.
Yeah,
What the fuck
exactly.
you trying to hold him down for?
And like at the end of the day, what are you gonna get from saying you fucked Drake? Like,
She got like some money. It looked like.
did she? Oh yeah, well from the lawsuit, yeah. But like I mean, like in general, on a daily basis, you're gonna wake up every morning and go tell everyone I had sex with Drake. No one's
But
gonna believe you.
my thing is, now that you got some fame out there, people kind of know your name.
And she was doing radio interviews about it too.
Yeah, so you got her. She got some fame. She got some notoriety. But you know that fucks you up. Now, if I'm a guy, right, who has some type of worth to myself, or even not even if I don't have like a fortune or anything, if I just stand on some principles and morals and shit like that, I'm not fucking with you because you've already proven yourself to be a liar.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
you proven to be a liar and a manipulated, conniving bitch.
Yep.
So where I can't be around you. So it's like, it's a catch-22. Yeah, you got some money. Yeah, you got some notoriety, but you already salted your name.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like stuff
She
like
though literally she just ruined her whole persona, like her whole perception.
yeah.
of
I
who
mean,
she
she
is as a
gonna get the hoes off online going like, yo, get it, sis. We
person.
get you,
That's so
sis.
annoying. Like
You know, supporting women at all costs.
so annoying.
But yeah, but my thing is, for this even to be a thing, for her to say like it was false, she never got raped, she never got pregnant, she was never was pregnant. Yo, we gotta like this gotta be like falsifying type of shit. Like,
there
you
has
got
to be some sort of
repercussions and
yeah,
consequences
exactly.
for this.
Yeah.
She gotta at least like do community hours, do some jail time, get
something.
probation type of shit.
But you know what? It's also sad because it's like it's really only celebrities who like in these scenarios when they're falsely accused of rape and stuff. If you think about it, it's for the most part you only ever hear about celebrities actually getting their money out of it when it does go wrong, like for suing them for falsely accusing them and raping them. Because like even later on we'll talk about the Gilbert Arenas thing.
Yeah.
Like I guess it's a step that some people are getting some sort of money from it.
Yeah.
But I don't know if it will actually end up transcending into everyday life. Like for example, like a normal person like you, if somebody falsely accused you of rape, I don't think you'll get a payout from it.
I don't get
you're
no
just a
pay.
normal guy.
I wouldn't even get no pay. I'd probably get my reputation ruined and shit.
Exactly.
It depends if it was not even like a lawsuit. Like if it was a lawsuit, that means I have money.
Yeah.
That means they're trying to attack my finances and shit like that. A charge is like they're trying to take me under.
Yeah.
If I got a lawsuit, that means she assumes I got money and she's trying to get a payout. I don't got money like that right now, sis. So you can. I got some money in the bank, but I don't got like make you happy money.
Yeah, no, but it's definitely I agree. There should be some sort of repercussion for it 100%.
Yeah, get her all the way out the way, man.
Yeah. Like give her a what is it called? A criminal record?
Yeah, give her something.
Yeah.
Like all right, so yeah, let me just be granted. Figuring out if rape was real or not, that's the hardest thing in the world. Yeah. Because it's sex, the shit, you get a rape kit, you go like, yeah, you've been penetrated type shit, but you got to have it within, 72 hours?
I don't know.
Or however long it takes right after you have it, to let the people know that you've been raped and shit like that. But yeah, trying to solve if the rape is real or not, if the shit was actually happening, that shit's like one of the hardest crimes to figure out.
Yeah.
If it's true, because there's so many fine lines and nuances to it.
Yeah. Definitely.
But like, if it comes out to be true, but that it's completely false and made up and fabricated, then get this fucking person out the way.
Yep. Agreed. 100% agree.
All right, and you're making the real rape victims look bad.
See, and that's the problem, and that's why nobody believes when it really happens to people.
Yeah, exactly. See, that's fucked up too, right? Same with racism. When people call racism on someone and the shit is not really racism, it's just a very sensitive person.
Yeah.
Then like you make the whole overall conversation of racism seem like
exactly.
Culture. Yeah, when people throw cultural appropriation here and there just for it to be like hot on the internet for hot topics and clicks, then you kind of like you bring up a huge discussion over someone who's not really cultural appropriating, and then now when it's something real happening, it's like, yeah, we're not trying to hear that shit.
Exactly.
You
already stop pulling that card.
Yeah, yeah. All right, then let's keep it pushing.
Meek Mill's album.
Do you listen to it?
Like 3-4 times.
This is the hot button conversation right now.
Okay, let me pull up the album so I can tell you exactly what I liked. Did you, by the way, did you listen to Trey Songz's double albums or no?
Oh, he dropped a double album?
Yeah, like last week. On his
Is that
birthday.
why he was going on interviews?
Yeah, on his birthday he dropped.
I didn't listen to that shit.
I listened to, one of them is like literally a strictly like sex album.
Yeah.
The other one is more like popish. It's cool. It's all right. Nothing really stood out to me very much.
I'm not listening to that guy's album.
Okay, so Meek Mill's intro. How'd you feel about this intro on this album?
It was cool. I liked it.
I still think Dreams and Nightmares tops it all.
Really?
100%.
I liked the intro. It's cool.
I mean, the intro was all right, but it's still a Dreams and Nightmares thing for me. Trauma was good. Very insightful.
Yeah.
Uptown Vibes is my favorite.
Uptown. Some people says they always put the hit song at number 3.
Yeah?
If it's a hit song, it's gonna be number 3.
Yo, Uptown Vibes is my shit.
Yeah, I fuck with it too. I don't know why other people don't seem to fuck with it like that.
Yeah, it's underrated right now. I'm shocked. That's my favorite song, hands down on the album favorite song. I wake up blasting that shit. The one with Cardi B is cool too.
Yeah.
What's Free? I listened to it honestly with What's Free. I listened to it really like just the first time. I kind of skipped over it every other time. But from what I've been hearing, the verses on it are very good. What'd you think about it?
The verse, that's the main conversation
Yeah.
right now. Is like Jay-Z's verse and what he tackled on there, and people saying his verse of the year.
Yeah.
I mean, like, yeah, I listened to it. I listened to Rick Ross's verse, I listened to Meek Mill's verse, I listened to Jay-Z's verse. Jay-Z probably had the most standout verse because of what he's talking about. Talking about like black excellence shit,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, this is cool. This is cool. Like people are saying verse of the year. I'm still trying to figure out what verse I heard before that was really standout.
Yeah.
But this one's because it's the most recent one, it stands out the most. But yeah, I think that's the, if you're really trying to get into your conscious wave vibes, like you go listen to What's Free and go like,
Yeah.
you know, prison reform, all that type of shit. What Meek is really trying to stand on nowadays.
Yes, exactly. Respect the Game. I don't remember that one too well.
Yeah, I know that one.
Splash Warning. That one was cool.
Yeah, to be honest, I really, when the first time I listened to it, I was like, what the fuck is this doing here?
Yeah?
Yeah.
It seems more of a, I know Future is on it, but it seems like something that he would put more on his album versus a Meek album.
Just Splash. Like, it just sounded weird.
With Championships, I feel like Championships is overrated.
What? No, it's actually it's cool.
You think?
Yeah.
I don't know. I personally feel like it's overrated. I didn't really like it that much.
You don't?
Nah.
It was a cool song.
Going Bad. Funny enough, that's the only song on here with the star on it on Apple Music because of Drake, obviously. But Rico was definitely their better collab between the two of them. I don't know if you remember that one.
What about Amen? You don't think Amen was better?
Nah, Rico.
Rico
was it for me.
Well, what does Rico sound like?
It was it's like you just play it right now and you'll hear it.
Yeah.
And that one was better for me, 100%.
Rico.
That was just before the beef.
Yeah, it was just before the beef. Yeah. And then it sucks because that song was supposed to take off.
Yeah, that song was fire.
They didn't work it because they were beefing each other. Man, Meek Mill, Rico.
It's really good.
Rico. Damn, and it's fucked up because Tekashi is on a Rico charge, yo.
Always gotta bring in Tekashi.
Tekashi's on that Rico charge. Oh no! Skip the fucking ads. Skip the ads. Skip the ads. It's an Amazon ad. Funny you say that.
Haha. What a coincidence. Turn up the volume all the way.
I know, but I'm waiting for the ad to come out. Oh, this is what it sounds like.
Remember it?
Yo, is that 101 million views, man?
I'm telling you, this shit was the best one they put out together.
This yeah. Oh, that's the line that Meek thought, yo, he's talking about my chick.
Yeah.
Started beefing with him. You think Quentin wrote this?
Possibly.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
That was a better one.
Yeah.
Going Bad is cool. It's catchy, but it's not standout like Rico.
Yeah.
Almost Slipped. I don't remember that one.
You don't remember? How many times you skip it?
No. I listened to it, but see, the ones that really don't stand out to me, like they kind of just fade into the back. I don't remember what they sound like. Tic Tac Toe with Kodak was sick. 24/7 with LMA was amazing. I loved that one.
Yeah, that was a good song.
Because when I even saw the track list, the one of the British guys that I met in Mexico had sent it to me, and he's like, "Are you gonna listen to the album?" And I saw with LMA, and I was like, "That sounds weird. Like, I don't know how that's gonna sound."
24 hours.
Yeah, but it's really good. Oodles, oh noodles, babies. That one's cool too. I just like the name, I think, honestly.
Oodles, oh noodles. People are calling it oodles and noodles.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was.
Oodles, oh noodles. That's the bro people.
Pay You Back with 21 Savage, sick. Love it.
Yo, my friend said that, that's hard. When I listened to it, 21 Savage sounded kind of funny on there. Like he recorded it funny.
I didn't notice that.
Like,
I liked
his
it.
verse, I'm like, he didn't really kill it. Because he was killing verses. Like, the last two verses, features I've heard 21 on.
Yeah.
He was killing them effortlessly.
Yeah.
Like, he killed the Cartier one. Mm-hmm. Then he killed the Rockstar one so effortlessly.
So you feel like this was a try hard?
I feel like he was actually trying to rap on this one.
You think so?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back and listen to it and then.
Yeah, he was really trying to give you.
I didn't notice that though.
Yeah, I feel like he was trying to really give his best effort on this one.
Maybe.
And the other ones, you feel like he was just killing them effortlessly. Like he was just,
like it just came to him naturally.
He's like,
100 Summers I liked a lot. Do you remember that one?
No, I don't.
See, and you over here talking about how do you not remember anything?
With the sluts.
I love that one.
Yeah, who's Melly? Melly?
She's from. It's a girl, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
From she's an upcoming rapper from Philly. I really like that one.
Let me Google it.
I thought it was With the Shits.
She's Spanish?
Not With the Sluts.
Oh, word?
Is it With the Shits or With the Sluts?
They're talking about sluts the whole song.
They are. But
saying
the whole time I thought it was With the Shits.
I thought it was with the sluts.
Is that even a saying?
Am I wrong?
I don't know. I've never heard anyone say With the Sluts before. I get they're talking about hoes and
they
sluts.
They talk about hoes.
You better fuck me if you're gonna make me rich and shit like that. But like,
yeah. So I'm assuming it was with the sluts.
I thought it was with the shits because you could be with the shits if you're gonna fuck someone who's gonna fuck you and make you rich.
Yeah, but you could be with the sluts.
I don't think that makes sense.
I thought it was.
You guys,
with the sluts.
what makes more sense, with the sluts or with the shits?
What
is it?
He put the asterisk in all of it. I'm thinking he's with the sluts.
Maybe he wants us to figure it out. Meek, what is the answer?
With the sluts, I swear that it is.
No, I think it's with the shits.
Yeah, I'm saying with the sluts. Yeah.
Stuck in My Ways. Don't really remember it.
Oh, this Melly girl she's Hispanic, no?
Is she?
I mean, she was rapping in Spanish on it though.
Oh yeah, she was.
But now I didn't know what she looked like, but she looking kind of cute, looking kind of thick.
Dangerous. Obviously, everyone loved that. Okay, now you're just distracted.
Yo, her ass is fat, dog.
Oh my god.
Did she sign the Dreams and Nightmares?
You let me know when you're done.
No, keep going. I'm listening.
Dangerous. That was a single that everyone loved. I loved it. I'm sure you loved it. You don't really have a choice. It's a good song.
Dangerous.
You liked it?
No, I don't know if I remember. I liked it.
You do remember that one. It's been on the radio for so long.
With
we've been playing it here forever with PNB Rock and Jeremiah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that one's good. Cold Hearted 2? Nah, Cold Hearted 1. The first Cold Hearted was it. This Cold Hearted 2 is not
like the
it.
Sequel? You don't think sequel is
No,
better
this
than the
ain't it.
original?
Oh my god, I accidentally hit play. This ain't it. Cold Hearted, the original Cold Hearted that he did was amazing. I love that shit. But this one I don't like.
Yeah, this Melly girl's thick, bro. I'm sorry for being so. Keep going. Keep going.
No, that's it. That's the whole album.
So overall, what's your verdict on it?
Out of 10, what would you give it?
I'm giving it a 7.5.
I'm giving it an 8.
Right?
Yeah.
Giving it a 7.5.
I liked a lot of it. I always realize with albums, it's not until I look through the track list that I realize how many songs I actually like. And then I'm like, fuck, it actually is really good. But okay, I have a question for you.
What's that?
So since we're nearing the end of 2018, what do you think was the best album of this year so far?
Nipsey Hussle, Victory Lap.
Really?
I was listening to Meek, and then Victory Lap came on when I was in the car yesterday, and I was like, yeah, this.
I can't say I listened to it.
Yeah, I have a bet with my friend from LA. His name's Terrell. We have like 5 songs.
Been shouted out Terrell on this podcast.
Yeah, Terrell. Yeah, I mean he fucks with us. Terrell, him and I, we have a bet because the Grammy nominations were supposed to come out on Wednesday, but George H. Bush died, and so they moved it to Friday.
Damn, they did that just for George H.W. Bush.
Yeah, I'm not gonna shit on him or nothing,
deep?
but so he died, and then they pushed it for Friday. So I'm like,
this Friday?
Yeah, this Friday, the 7th. Me and him, I put 5 songs, and then I was talking to him yesterday. I was like, yo, Nipsey Hussle has the best fucking album. He's gonna get the album of the year. He's like, all right. And so what my predictions were Nips, Travis Scott, Drake, Cardi B, and Brockhampton.
Brockhampton, never listened to that either. You know what though? I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't even think Nipsey or Brockhampton are gonna make that list.
Why you say that?
Simply because of the Grammys. Just in general, the Grammys, they don't. We spoke about this last year as well. Not you and I, but I spoke about this with someone else last year as well. The Grammys in general don't pick. Not that Nipsey Hussle is political, but he's not. He's big, but he's not like Travis Scott big or Drake big or something like that.
But you got to make the deadline. That's what I think.
Yes,
the deadline been.
But I don't think anyone at the Grammys is really going to recognize him as being an artist worthy of getting that Grammy. Unfortunately, he's a good rapper. I've listened to his music before.
I said nomination. I don't know if he's going to win. I said nomination.
I don't even know if he's going to make the nomination.
I think he is. They always got to put you out. I think Brockhampton is going to make it because he's one of those. Well, it's a group. Yeah. Brockhampton is one of those groups that just seem like they lean towards the white crowd a lot.
Yeah.
And it's
so that's probably what's going to win. The Grammys is all about that.
Yeah, but no, it's not. The Grammys is changing a lot more.
You really think so?
I'm trying to figure out the Grammy cutoff date because I know that Nipsey Hussle dropped his album at the beginning of the year, and it was dope. I still all right. So my overall, I still think Nipsey Hussle Victory Lap album of the year.
Yeah. In
my opinion, I think it was the best album that came out this year. That's all I gotta say.
In my opinion. And I've had people tell me that this Meek album was the best album of the year.
They're in the hype of the fucking moment.
No, my opinion, album of the year, 100% was Cardi B's. Like, no questions asked. Because you know what? I was really expecting to skip through a lot of that album, thinking I wasn't going to like it, and it wasn't going to meet up to standard and shit. But nah, I don't skip one track on that album. Like, that shit was hard. I loved it. Meek's album was cool. It comes a close... I don't even know if a close second. Drake's album doesn't even make my list for album of the year. It was
to be honest, Scorpion wasn't that fire.
That's what I've been saying. Nothing on that album stood out. The only thing that stood out was the fact that, surprise, he had a kid, but we already knew because Pusha T leaked all of that the week before. That would have been the standout factor. Like, okay, sick. We found out that Drake has a kid. Oh my God, this is a crazy album. He revealed this big ass secret on this album, but we already knew it, so it didn't matter to us anymore. Everything on that album is shit that we've all heard from him before. There's nothing really different there. Like, but now him doing that Mia song with Bad Bunny, that was different because that's him stepping into the Latin market. That was different. That would have stood out if he put something like that on the album, but he wasn't thinking like that then.
No, I mean, like he had what's in my feelings. That shit was big.
Yeah, that was big.
That was a standout.
But yo, come on, it's something that like it only got big because of the dance challenge. Like it's catchy, cool, but it's not. That's not a surprise that I hear that from Drake. Like I expect it.
The Michael Jackson song was supposed to go.
Yeah, that
was supposed to go, and then that shit didn't go.
No, mine is definitely Daniel Caesar's was 2017, right? His album.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Cardi B's 100%.
But that's. Are we talking about album of the year or hip hop album of the year?
I was talking about album of the year in general.
Oh, yeah, album of the year for me is still Nip.
Yeah, mine's Cardi. So.
Cardi put out a solid project.
She did put out a very solid project.
I'm not gonna lie.
Meek Mill's is cool too. It comes close. But it's not it for me.
Yeah, but you got everyone's in the hype of the moment because people talk about Meek this and Meek that.
Yeah.
People in the hype of the moment. Let's talk about it like a few months down the line.
Yeah, a couple months later.
How does it withstand the test of time?
Yeah.
And so you want to talk about this Travis Scott ripping off Tommy Lee?
Sure.
Shout out to this white guy.
So Tommy Lee, where is he from? Like what band?
Motley Crue.
Motley Crue?
Motley Crue.
Oh.
I think Motley Crue.
Okay.
I could be wrong, but I never really kept up with that guy.
So, sorry.
Look at you. How you tired again?
Sorry. Are you I'm always tired. I take naps all the time.
Just found out that this fucking idiot Travis Scott or someone on his team ripped off the 360 and the curly fly. What is it?
Crucifly.
Yeah, so I guess he's probably Motley Crue. Crucify, what the fuck? Get an original idea, bro. Swipe to see who did this shit first. BRB. There's more.
BRB. I said that as a joke, but like the man really used it in his caption. BRB.
Yo, you know Tommy Lee's been having difficulties with his son. His son knocked him out like a few months ago.
Yeah, actually?
Yeah, he's been having difficulties.
I didn't know that.
So he has a scoring. I know he has a hatred for young people.
I didn't know who Tommy Lee was until yesterday.
Right? He had a sex tape with Pamela Anderson back in the day.
Did he?
Yeah.
Damn.
Man.
Is he white?
Yeah. Tommy Lee, the white boy.
Sometimes I get confused. Like, you know when white people have the last name like Lee and stuff?
Yeah.
Sometimes I get confused. Like without seeing them, I think they're Asian, of Asian descent.
Why you say that?
Because Lee is a common Asian last name.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I seen a lot of black people.
Or first name even.
I seen a lot of black people with the last name Lee. Had no type of Asian in them.
Yeah.
But they'll force it on you. They'll be like, yo, my great grandma, she Asian. Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. I don't want to hear none of that.
Yeah. So after watching these videos, I will say he did copy the idea.
But the thing, Travis Scott's 26. When he did this, it was 1988.
Yeah.
Travis Scott wasn't fucking born.
No, neither was I. Neither were you.
No. And for me to go, I mean, I want to say this. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
1988, 2018. That's 30 years apart. Relevant. That's 30 years apart. Mm-hmm. But ain't nobody gonna remember that shit anyways.
No. But either way, I still do think somebody in his team went back, whoever's a part of his tour design team, went back and saw or knew of this idea originally and was like, yo, this is sick. Astro World is all about roller coasters and shit. Because it's not like he just took roller coasters and stuff and randomly, it's the exact same as what Tommy Lee had. So it's like, I know somebody did rip off the idea from him, sure, but like, Tommy Lee, you had your time. It's done.
Hey,
just accept it. It's
1988. Tommy. Yeah, man, this shit old.
He's probably what, like 60 now, maybe late 50s.
Yeah, he's probably up there. 1988.
So it's like, why are you mad? Let the youth do their thing.
And not.
I'd be mad too, though.
Hold on. And not one rip off, but two dope. I get copying from I get copying is a form of flattery, but this is just straight ripping my shit off, ripping off my shit. I can't read. What do you guys think?
No, what do you guys? Why'd you say it like that? What do you guys think? Oh, man. Nah, I do think it was a ripoff, but I just think he needs to accept the fact that it's not his time. But I would still be pissed as fuck too, because it's like, yo, that was well. Who knows if it was even actually Tommy Lee's idea? What if it was the person who does his tour setups idea?
All right, so here's a lowdown dirty news is that the same company that built the roller coaster for Tommy Lee is the same company that built it for Travis Scott.
Yeah, so 100%
so maybe they probably recycled the same shit. It was like, fuck it. Oh my God. We're trying to recoup this money.
Disrespect.
It was like,
fuck no, definitely taken from him 100%. Then he also refers to the whole Kanye allegedly stealing Lord's set idea.
Right, well,
I never saw Lord's set. I saw Kanye's.
Where's
I never
Lord?
saw Lord's.
Too many people. This probably isn't a big deal. But as an artist, I specifically created the 360 and the Crucial Fly for my shows. No one had put a roller coaster on stage before me. No one.
No one.
When you put all that time and effort into something and someone just jacks it from you, it's not cool. Had he given me credit or paid homage, it would have been a different story.
Next one.
Just like Kanye stole his set design from Lord's show, we are artists. We pride ourselves on what we create. And for someone to just come along and take it for their own isn't cool. Come up with your own shit. That's what an artist is supposed to do. Auto-tune voice.
Ooh, he threw shade at him with that one. I didn't read that last part. Why'd you say cool like that? Do it again.
What would I say? Cool.
You said it mad weird.
Cool.
You said it like a white surfer dude.
Yeah, this is cool. But yeah, yo, this dude's angry.
Damn, auto-tune voice. He hit him with that, talking about how you got to be original and then auto-tune voice.
Dude's angry, yo.
I would be too. Rightfully so, I would be too. I will admit that. However, I'm not Tommy Lee, so I can't feel any sympathy for him. I didn't know who he was until yesterday or the day before when I saw this shit. So, like, it doesn't really matter to me. I'm sure Travis Scott isn't bothered. Travis Scott fans aren't bothered about it.
Travis Scott's not going to ever address this.
No.
You know what,
unless Tommy Lee takes him to court for it.
I don't think he's going to take him to court for that.
I don't know. He might.
Can you sue someone for that? Can you sue someone for set design?
I don't know. But he's big mad. Just look at him.
Yeah, he's a big man.
In the asterisk.
He just threw Kanye under the bus for no reason.
Because everyone's sick and
Where'd
tired
that
of
come
Kanye.
from? He's like, fuck it. I'm mad at you, but I'm gonna just.
Probably because Travis has a debut with Kylie. Kylie is related to Kanye through Kim. So he's like, let me just throw them in
Just
there.
do that. Yeah, you just threw Kanye under the bus. Like, yo, where'd that come from?
I never saw Lord set though. Did you?
I don't watch. What's her song? What's Lord's famous song?
I don't remember. There was one on the radio and I fucking hated it.
Lord, biggest song or biggest hits? Hits? She has more than one.
It's plural.
Oh, was it Royals?
Yeah, that was the one.
Was it? Are you
was,
sure
like,
it's
mad weird,
Royals?
and it was just like snapping. Like
Is
the whole
it?
thing was just snapping. Yeah, play it.
Because it's like I'm seeing a whole bunch of stuff from 2013.
Royals was the one.
Royals was the one.
Well, what are the names of the other ones?
The ones from 2013 are Perfect Places, Glory and Gore,
No, it's Royals.
Ribs,
I've never heard of none of those. It's
Tennis
Royals.
Court, Buzz. Okay, let's see.
Watch, play it.
All right, we're gonna play Lord. Lord Royals U.S. version. Well, where's she
But
from?
first, you got to spend more time enjoying the holidays with the PC points card
All
collection.
right, I have an Optimum card.
Do you?
Yeah.
This was the one.
This is it?
Yeah.
Where?
You don't remember this?
Hold on, I'm waiting for the intro to come in. Is this it?
Yeah.
That's right.
Shit was mad annoying.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Oh, okay, this is it.
Yeah.
Oh, this is ass. Why was this
Yeah.
popular?
I don't know.
This is ass. It's like, yo, there's no fucking, like,
I told you, and the whole thing is just snapping.
yeah, there's no fucking, like, 5 years ago. Damn,
It's crazy.
I remember when this song just came out. I was playing it everywhere. Time
somebody-
really goes by fast.
Why do you read comments in that voice?
I gotta put on the voice. I don't know. It makes reading entertaining.
Okay.
All right, so what are you talking? Okay, so all right, so great news. I'm back with some great news.
Wait, we left?
What?
What?
No, I'm back with some great news.
Okay.
All right, so you remember Amber Geiger, the girl who?
Oh, we're segueing. We're done.
Yeah, fuck all that Tom Lee Lord
Okay.
shit. I just want
You got me really confused.
yeah,
there
fuck all them guys.
Okay.
All right, so Amber Geiger, she finally got indicted on murder. Remember how a few weeks ago we were talking about how the new DA officer was like trying to indict her on murder instead of homicide?
Yes, she's the one who broke into the guy's, or claimed that she thought
Yeah.
it was her apartment and killed the guy.
So she's finally indicted on murder.
Good.
Of Boheme Jean killing, or his name's Boheme Jean.
God.
She's only
is
26.
great.
He was only 26, and man,
That's your age. Isn't that crazy?
yeah, she was crazy. Dallas County grand jury recently indicted former Dallas police officer Amber Geiger on murder charges following the shooting death of 26-year-old Boheme Jean. Geiger was originally arrested on September 9th when she was charged with manslaughter after a week of reviewing the evidence. However, the grand jury upped the stakes. Prior to the news of the indictment, the Fort Dallas County prosecutor Pete I don't know how to say that name, made the point that the indictment was more likely to be for murder than manslaughter. He told the Dallas Observer, "I don't think there's any in between. At the time, the force was." I'm saying too much, anyways.
Yes, but this is a step in the right direction. But will it continue? I do not think so.
I mean, is she going to get found guilty? Is the thing.
And is she going to actually do the time?
Yeah, or is she going to get hit out with a whole bunch of parole or time
Yeah,
served?
that's right. Unfortunately, that's what I think.
She's not even in jail right now because she bailed out, right? She bailed out originally because it was on some type of. Hold on, let me see. She bailed out. She bailed out because she was arrested and she got bail of like $300,000 bail. Mm-hmm. So she's out right now living life. She's no longer a police officer.
I don't think, unfortunately, the way America is set up, I do not see this as actually following through.
Yeah, you know what they say: if you're white, you'll be all right.
Exactly. It's America with 3 Ks. Duh.
Yeah, if you're white, you'll be all right. She might be all right.
I think she will be, which sucks. It's gonna take, and even if this does follow through, and she does get actually put in jail and stuff and has to do the full time and everything, that's just one out of how many police who have killed black men in America. Yeah. It's gonna take a while before it becomes a pattern and before it becomes normalized to continuously happen and for them to continuously be punished for their actions. Even if that does happen, I don't think this is going to start the pattern. Because even so, think about it. Nobody, yeah, we found this article. A few other people have probably found it too, but nobody's really. It hasn't been blowing up like crazy, like how it did initially when it first happened. You know what I mean?
No one's
now
keeping up.
it's secret. Yeah, that's the thing. It's kind of like it gets swept under the rug. It's over. It's done because in America, unfortunately, situations like this have become so people have become so desensitized to it because it's become so normalized.
The glorified money, murder, and mayhem. But
Yeah.
when shit's starting to get right and corrected,
Actually, yeah.
shit doesn't happen. People, you know what? I think people will understand the story when either this woman gets arrested and serves time or gets off. That's the only time people will be outraged again.
Yeah.
But like I said previously, when we first spoke on the story, we're gonna keep on reviewing and keep on coming back with more information because I want to at least be that place for. I at least want to be that place for people who are not keeping up with the story. At least have an update when something else happens.
And then to know, like what is actually happening.
Yeah, get this girl out of here. We out of here. So I'm glad that you know
to say bitch so bad. I got you. Get this bitch out of here. I know you wanted to say it.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
All right, so you want to talk about the ASAP? Didn't this guy just get off of
in London?
The whole sexual assault shit?
Yeah.
And now he's back to selling. Well, he's not back to selling. Well, he just got caught selling drugs. I thought the whole V-Line line was doing well for him.
Yo, I got a question about his head top though.
Yeah, what's your thoughts?
Like you see that? You see in his mugshot?
Yeah.
Is it like balding or is it supposed to be a design?
It's not balding. It's a tattoo. He tattooed his head.
That looks mad stupid.
I know from a bad picture, it do look like a terrible hairline.
Like this is a grainy, because it's a grainy mugshot. It looks like he's like just has these random bald patches, like a LeBron bald patch.
Well, not as bad as that.
No, but it's still pretty.
Yeah, dog. He got caught on how much weed or how much things he was trying to sell. What was he doing? He got hit with 2 felony charges. Underscore. What?
Okay. He arrested on felony drug charges in Palmer Township, Pennsylvania. 2 counts of manufacturing, delivering, or possession with the intent to distribute drugs. It says he was spotted driving his 2018 Mercedes on the wrong side of the road. Prompting the
that's where you get fucked up.
Yeah.
Why are you driving on the wrong side of the road?
Just drive smart and you would have been blessed.
Yeah.
Prompting police to pull him over, and then they obviously smelled the weed. He said the marijuana was for personal use, and
how much weed did they catch on him though?
I don't know. It doesn't say. But let us just say this: if you were in Canada, this wouldn't have been a problem. You would be allowed to have 30 grams on you, and you'd be blessed.
I want to know how much weed he had on him for him to be charged with 2 counts of manufacturing, delivery, and possession of intent to distribute drugs. Like, how much you gotta have on you to get hit with? That's a wild charge. First off, that's a wild charge.
But like, what do you really think? Like, do you think this more so snowballed off of the fact that he already had this case not this case, but the sexual assault thing happened in London, England? So now it's like how much?
No. It's not. It can't slow. It's too different. It's too separate.
It's too different. But you know what I'm saying? When they look up your name and they see this shit, they're just like, oh fuck, let's just charge him anyways.
No, because it was more so a London thing. That's an international thing. I don't think it's going to necessarily transfer into the systems in the United States.
I think it's still like. It's still
if you
attached
Google
to
it,
your name.
If you Google it, you'd be
like it's still attached to your name.
If you look the system, like the police system, you're not going to see anything about them.
You really think so? I think they would. Especially the fact that it's overseas. I think they specifically.
ASAP Bari is different than your government name.
I know. I'm saying in London they didn't take him down as ASAP Bari. They took him for his government name. In America, they took him down with his government name. So it's like it has to come on. It has to be too. You can't tell me I can go and commit a crime in Bali and come back to Canada and it's not going to be attached to my name.
You can actually do that.
So I could kill someone in Bali and then come back to Canada and it's not going to be attached.
Yeah, you can.
I don't think so.
I don't think Canada has the extradition law.
Oh, look who's yawning now.
I put in work. I put in work. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't think Canada. The thing is, they have to extradite you.
Yes.
You have to extradite you. Go like, yo, you're housing
Fine. Say I picked Alaska and I murdered somebody in Alaska and I came back to Canada. It's gonna be attached to my name.
Nah, unless Alaska figures out that you did it. Then it's gonna be attached to your name because they'll try to come and get you.
Okay.
Like you are charged with murder in this state, and we need you to come back and face consequences. That's what they're gonna say.
Yeah, but I don't mean it like that. I just mean it like
So you want to? All right, let's talk about this Gilbert Arenas thing.
Please.
Right. ASAP Bari trying to move out, being a drug dealer is just, it's fucked up for him, right?
Wait, yeah, okay, yeah, Gilbert Arenas.
Yes.
So, he, what did he do? Is the right word countersue? He basically,
countersued.
this lady tried to say that he harassed her and threatened to send naked videos of her to her 10-year-old son. So,
wow, that's dangerous.
yeah, so he
No, chill, Gil.
She put in a restraining order request, but it got tossed because she didn't show up. So he ended up suing her for defamation of character.
Mm-hmm.
He claims she made the whole thing up, demanded $10 million in damages, insisting that he lost the reason he lost his job at Yahoo Sports was because of the allegations made against him.
Yahoo Sports? I thought you worked at Complex.
I don't even know. But apparently it was Yahoo Sports. That's what Schaefer.
What happened to the whole Complex show that he had with Mia Khalifa?
Mia Khalifa works at Complex too.
Yeah, they had a show called.
They did.
Show. I forget whatever happened to it. Was it trash and they just canceled it?
I don't know. I only heard of like a couple episodes of it.
Right. You like Mia Khalifa? Was that your guy?
Mia Khalifa, was that like my role model?
Not your role model, but was that your guy?
Nah, I don't like her. I don't think she's cute personally. A lot of people think she's like very attractive. I don't think she is. She just has big titties.
She does have big titties.
Yeah.
And I seen her without makeup. Yo, a lot of you girls without makeup look fucking horrible.
Yeah.
It's like, why does your face look pale and dry and all that type of shit? I'd be so confused. It's like, what the fuck?
What happened?
Nah, like I'm seeing chicks with no makeup, and I'm like, yo, why you look like that?
Yeah.
Like you look like you don't, like you've really been out here struggling.
That's the thing. I feel like with makeup, there's a very fine line. Okay, that's off topic. Anyways, what I was gonna say, I was about to get into my makeup bag. But anyways, no, with this whole, so he demanded $10 million in damages, saying that he lost his job at Yahoo Sports. Basically, he said that the attorney says that the woman resolved the dispute by paying him an undisclosed amount for his damages. So who knows if it was the $10 million or not?
Hold on, how rich was this woman?
I don't know. And confirming that the restraining order back in June was meritless, filed with fabricated documents, and therefore filed without cause. So she basically admitted the whole thing was just fake. But he posted on Instagram and said, I don't know what the rest of y'all celebrities are doing about them fake ass claims, but I told that motherfucker I want a number so high when I hear it, it makes me bust a nut, roll over, and fall asleep. About to take a nap. Good night. And this is why I'm the GOAT. In GLU Trust 52-0, I'm the Mayweather of that court shit. I mean, hey, he has a point. Why is nobody suing the other people for defamation?
Because they fucking guilty.
Oh, you right.
They guilty.
I didn't think about that part. Look at me seeing the best in everybody.
Yeah, they fucking guilty. Yo, if I had money, bro, I'm suing you for
when you have money. Speak it into existence.
When I have money and a girl tries to do some shit like that, I'm suing you for fucking lost wages, pain and suffering, defamation of character. I'm suing you for fucking
breathing,
mental illness, all that type of shit, like anxiety, panic,
therapy costs.
You know what? Public unsafety because people are out to get me. You know what I mean? All that type of shit. I'm suing you for a whole bunch of shit. I'm going crazy. Like, and I'm gonna give you a number like, yo, 21 million. Like,
that's not even enough. 21 million don't buy you.
But like, it's enough for like someone to be like, all right, this motherfucker not playing.
Yeah.
And then I'll settle for nothing less than 3, 4, 5 million.
Okay. Now that you just said that, because they're guilty, it makes sense.
Because there ain't nobody, because that shit going, there's not a lot of people. I mean, taking someone to court takes a lot of fucking money. Mm-hmm. It takes a lot of fucking money.
It also, this kind of relates back to the whole Drake thing I was talking about, in terms of like, good on him for getting the money out of her for it. Because now, I guess she kind of learns a lesson. But once again, she's not getting criminally charged for lying and making up this thing that made him lose his job or his endorsement or whatever it really was.
Yeah, sometimes people like
because that's all he has. He's not in the league anymore, is he? No,
he got out the league because of
the gun thing. Yeah, so he's not in the league anymore. So then it's like that's all he has. So,
well, my thing with it is like, sometimes, I you know, I did say because they're guilty, but like I said, I gotta say, sometimes you got in life. I always say this, right? You gotta take the L in life. Sometimes you trying to sue the woman that's suing you, that shit could be more costly and timely because you don't got the time because you're too busy moving and shaking.
Yeah.
So sometimes you'd rather just pay someone off to keep it pushing rather than, take up the time.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to learn to take the L in life. And that's what some people may do. They're like, all right, I don't have to owe you any money type of shit, or I'll just pay you to just keep it down or whatever, and then keep it pushing.
I dare someone to do this to me. I'm going to just sue them and make a nice couple mil.
Chance the Rapper's brother has a kid on the way, and you want people to know that he's not gay, but he is bisexual. I just want to ask, will the world ever accept a bisexual man?
My answer is no. Simply because of the way society portrays men who like men. Because
you gay off the rip.
That's what it is. So think about this. Think about how society looks at lesbians, as women who like women. You know, when you go to parties and shit, guys are always encouraging, oh, go make out with her, like, go make out with your friend, blah, blah, blah. Like, they think it's hot, whatever, you know? And the way society perceives that as being hot and a turn on, whatever. And more women also support that as being hot and attractive and whatever. But it's like, more women also support gay men than men themselves actually do. Because men themselves are always like...
Hold on, what you said, did you say women support gay men?
More women, like, I'm not saying all women, I'm saying more women, like, okay, it's kind of hard to get the point across, but I wrote it down so I could help articulate it. So, women support women who are gay and engaging in sexual acts with other women, as well as men support that too. Because men think it's hot. They think it's a turn on, okay? But women support gay men. Some women support gay men, but men themselves, majority of them do not support gay men. They it has a negative connotation to it. Like, oh, like, even for example, like a guy eating a banana. Like, do you know how many times I've heard guys say when they pull out a banana, oh, no homo, I'm gonna just eat this banana. Like, what the fuck is homo about it? Just eat the goddamn banana.
Shake it a little bit.
Like, you're so stupid. I seen you do that on Instagram too. Like, I said that to this one guy who I saw do that, who told me, like, I don't eat bananas because it's homo. I'm like, I sent him your story. I'm like, just eat it like this then. But it's like, yo, that's so extra. Just eat the fucking banana. Like, it's not that deep. But I think that the fact that not many men at all support gay men and they look at it as so negatively, it makes society automatically look at gay and bisexual men, like, off the rip, bisexual means you're gay. Yeah, and it makes them look at it as unattractive and, like, less of a man, because that's how gay men are. I'm not saying that's my opinion and that's my views on it. I'm here for everybody, equality for everyone. But I'm saying the way society portrays it and the way they perceive it is gay men are weak. Like, they're not masculine, not weak, masculine. That's what it is. And so they perceive it as unattractive. So if a guy's saying they're bisexual, it's unattractive. But notice how when a girl says they're bisexual, it's somewhat of a turn on. Now, if anything, I've noticed it's just become somewhat of a trend that everyone all of a sudden is bisexual. But it becomes somewhat of a turn on because it's like, oh, she likes girls. Oh, go make out with that girl. Oh, let's go have a threesome with this girl. But if a guy ever said to you, let's have a threesome, you, me, and this chick, like, two guys and a girl, you're gonna be like, that's so gay. You know what I mean?
Well, there's guys doing that all the time.
I know, but you see my point, no? You looking at me all dumbfounded, like I just dropped some.
No. I took in everything you said, Nina.
Okay.
I'm just processing it, and I come to the conclusion where, dude, if you're bisexual, the world won't accept you because you're taking penis. Even if you might be a top or a bottom, in some capacity, you're gonna end up taking penis.
Yeah.
Some guys say you're not gay unless you're taking a dick. You're gay in all types of capacity. Bisexual people have a hard time understanding that. Although I could understand it, is that it's the cross between, fucking with guys and fucking with girls at the same time, being attracted to both of them. I don't think the world's gonna accept that, bro. Like, I think the world, when the world say you bisexual, you just gay off rip, like,
yeah,
because it's saying that you take dick, bro.
I know.
Even if you might be a top, you still take it.
I agree, because it's like, it's the way the world sees it is that the gay overrides the bisexual. So the fact that you are involving yourself in sexual intercourse or sexual actions with someone of the same sex, it automatically overrides the fact that you're bisexual. Yeah. If you're a guy, I find it to be a double standard. I don't find it to be the same for girls.
Yeah. I mean, look at Kalani. Do you think nobody's over here being like, oh my God, like, you're having, like,
sex with girls and stuff like people aren't looking at it like that. They think of it as
Hold
a
on.
turn on.
Kalani was gay, and then she switched back.
Did she?
She was gay. She said she was gay.
I thought she was always bisexual.
When she say that?
Like from time.
I heard she come out and she was gay.
I swear she was
like,
bisexual.
She was just gay. She was like, I'm gay.
And now she's pregnant, but nobody has a problem with it. Everyone's
people were going like, yo, weren't you gay? Like,
I swear it was always bisexual.
Yeah. People, see the thing, this whole sexuality shit is the most confusing shit in the world.
Definitely.
Most confusing shit in the world.
100%.
But on top of that, it's what I want to say. It's if a girl tells me she's bisexual, I'm not trying to be around her.
Somebody once told me that actually never mind. It doesn't even make sense in the conversation. Continue.
Yeah. I'm not. Hey, Chance the Rapper's brother, he's gonna have a tough time.
We support you, but good luck from the rest of the world.
He's gonna have a tough time because he told people he's bisexual. So whenever he does something that seems straight, he's gonna get like, yo, bro, you gay.
Yeah.
And he's gonna have to fight for it.
Yeah,
he's gonna have to fight for it his entire life. I mean, he's gonna have to come up with like a video of him like having sex with a woman to get people like, all right, we see you, player, giving them strokes.
See, but that's such a shame. Like, why you gotta be like that?
I know. It gets. Oh! Before we get off this topic, women are not supportive of bisexual men. Stop it. The minute a girl says, "Yo, a dude's bisexual," in the back of her mind, Nikki, you gay.
I wouldn't date a bisexual guy.
Exactly.
My preference, my personal preference.
You and 98% of the girls.
You know what? It's also like, and I know guys see it this way when it comes to girls too. It's like there's double the chance of you leaving my ass. Like, there's so much more for you to look. You're looking at everybody. Yeah. Whereas I'm just looking at half the world. Yeah. You know what I mean?
But girls just don't. If I was bi, right, and I told a girl I was bi, most definitely I'm a dub. Like, nah, we're not doing that.
No,
not doing
my
that.
personal preference, I personally would not. Can't speak on other women.
Yeah.
But
That's why guys be on the down low. Because they know that they gotta be fucking with dudes on the low and still try to get their cake too with the women. That's why there's a lot of AIDS going around too. Not to say having sex with gay people get you AIDS, but having sex in the ass really tears the anus and a lot of blood comes out first.
Oh my god, stop.
You know what I mean? Nauseous. Tearing the anus leads to like sexual I'm saying. I'm saying.
I'm not trying to hear all that right now.
I'm just saying. But yeah, women don't support bisexual guys. I'm just saying that.
I just personally wouldn't date.
Yes. They're not fucking. If you bisexual, girls not giving up the pussy like that. You know where you gotta go to get those type girls that giving up the pussy? To bisexual dudes.
Strip club?
No, you gotta go to the weird part of town.
Where's that? Georgetown?
You gotta go to the weird part of town. The part of town where I'm open to everything. I love you.
Yeah, it sounds like a Kitchener or Georgetown thing.
Yeah, them type. I'm not to say them type people are weird, but
nah, Kitchener people are weird. That's where Sagittarius Shawty's from.
Yeah, you look at her.
All
right. So 50 Cent doesn't fuck with his firstborn son. Says he wouldn't mind if his son got hit with a bus. Or I typed the song.
Yeah, you typed the song.
What?
But he also retracted the statement and said, obviously he said it was a joke. But that's a joke too far.
He ain't joking. 50 Ben's not fucking with his son.
No, and that's a problem. I know he doesn't like the baby mama, but why doesn't he like his son?
Because you see, in the situations when the baby mom's corrupt and conniving, she's going to necessarily pass on that type of ideology and that type of thinking to the son. So when the son sees you, and obviously the son's been with the mom longer than you've been, he's going to pick up all the hateful resentment and the scorn from the mother and pass it on to you, right? So son probably acting real disrespectful to 50. 50's like, yo, what the fuck you doing? Son's not respecting him and things like that. Probably growing pains, but his father's not there in his life like that. Yeah. And so 50 says like, I'm not having this back and forth with you. And then that's what leads to him not fucking with his son because it probably felt disrespected on so many different levels.
But it's also like, number one,
and 50 takes loyalty very seriously.
Yes, I know. Number one, he shouldn't if you're in a relationship that didn't work out and you have full custody of the kid as a mom or as a father in that case, you should never bad talk the other parent to your child.
Well, you think that people know that?
People know that, but they don't follow it. That's number one. Number two, I think this has gone way too fucking far. I think 50 is hurting his son more than he knows, and I think he needs to end it. Like, it needs to be done because this is a little much. I don't think it's okay to not fuck with your
My
child.
question, is it okay if you okay not to fuck with your
No,
kid?
I don't think
I
so.
mean, there's kids that don't fuck with their parents.
Yeah.
I think it's okay. I really do think it's okay.
I don't know.
I think it's okay not to fuck with your kids.
I don't think so. I'm trying to think, like, do I know any... I know some people whose parents don't fuck with them.
Yeah, I don't fuck with my pops.
But... Yeah,
I haven't seen that man in years.
But that's a different type of... Okay.
I think it's okay for a parent not to fuck with the kids.
I don't
It's
know.
like it's okay to write off your kid, like, yo.
But it's not okay to be out here like in the public eye, knowing you're a celebrity and people are gonna see this and saying, "I hope my son gets hit by a bus." Like, are you fucking crazy?
Well, he didn't say I wouldn't mind.
Yeah,
if
I
my
wouldn't
son
mind.
got
Same
hit.
fucking shit. That's fucking wild, bro.
He said he wouldn't mind.
But it's like, I don't know. I guess it just depends on the situation. But why can't everyone just love each other?
Nah, we can't do that. Can't do that, sis.
Why gotta be so
Nah,
difficult?
we can't do that, sis.
Like, it's stressing me out.
can't
Like, I'm
do
trying
that.
to think of an opinion. Like, is it good or is it not good?
I say it's okay.
I say it's not okay. And I say it's not okay to not fuck with your parents either. Unless, this is the problem.
It's
There's,
okay not to fuck with your kid.
scenarios, too. Like, that's the thing. Because
I'm
it's like,
saying.
what if your mom was a crackhead and she's in jail your whole life and you had to live
It's
with
okay.
your grandma? Or your dad just dipped from you because he made a whole new family and ignored you. Like,
It's
I had a friend
okay.
like that who, his dad, I remember, like, completely dipped out on him and made a whole new family, and like he was like hurt by it, and like
It's okay not to fuck with your kid. You can write it off and go like, you know what? I made a bad bunch over here. Let me start right over here. It's okay.
that shit makes me sad.
It's okay. It's okay not to fuck with your parents. It's okay not to fuck with your kid. Like, yeah, I gave you 18 years. I gave you 18 years. I gave you child support and all of that. You paid over this amount of money for it. You know what I mean?
I'm undecided.
Yeah, it's okay not to fuck with your kids. I say that.
I'm
I say
very
that.
undecided. I'm very torn between two scenarios.
Yeah.
I'm torn between scenarios. There's scenarios where it's okay, and then there's scenarios where it's just like, if you just don't fuck with your parents because they didn't buy you the Bentley you wanted for Christmas, then shut the fuck up.
Yeah, but like, dude never really had no strong relationship with the pops like that, so it's okay with it.
But as a parent, I don't think you should ever talk down on your kid like this. I think that's bad. As a parent, I think that it's completely wrong for you to ever come at your kid like this or ever say anything or as a grown adult, you should know better, in my opinion.
But he's teaching his son the tough way, how life
he's
is.
teaching his son in a terrible manner. I think he's really ripping his son apart on the inside.
Who knows? His son probably could be strong on the inside.
I don't know about all that. If my dad ever said he hoped I got hit by a bus, I'll never talk to him again.
He didn't say I hope. He said he wouldn't mind if he got hit by a bus. You gotta put
It's
that
the
there.
same shit.
And no, it's like saying if you got hit by a bus, like, should not know. I'm not gonna sweat it.
It's the same shit.
All right, so what about, you want to talk about this football dude beating up a chick? It just sounds like another regular. Weren't you aware like football people are violent?
Yes, I was the one who said that. I said I'll
Alright.
never date a football player because they are violent.
Oh shit! Now look at you, everything coming to fruition.
I told you, this has been happening. Kareem Hunt, he beat up a 19-year-old girl because allegedly. Yeah. Do you want to tell the story? Or you want me to tell the story?
You go tell the story.
Okay, so you put it on there. Sorry. Allegedly, they were in, like, obviously, you know, he's a football player. He's trying to get his pussy and stuff. And so she's in the room, and then he finds out that she's 19, so then he kicks her out. And
19 is legal though.
I know, but that's young. He's 23. That's like me dating a 19-year-old. Fuck ass no.
I mean,
19, 20, 21, 22, 20. That's 4
it's
years.
legal though.
Nah, that's like too
You
freshly
say 3
legal.
years?
That's 4 years.
That's legal.
That's too freshly legal. That's a little much.
For a 23-year-old?
But then apparently he kicked her out, and then allegedly what he's saying is the reason that he got so aggressive was because she wouldn't, like, she left the room, but she stayed knocking on the door, and she's white. She's calling them all the N-word.
Word?
That's what he said happened. And so then all you see in the video is her like yelling at him. Then he pushes her, and then like two other people are trying to hold him back, and then someone's trying to push her away, and then he comes like what's the word? Like, he just goes straight at her, and like he tries to move the guy who's holding her back, but he ends up like punching both of them, and they both fall, and then he comes back and he kicks her while she's like squatting on the ground because she hit her face like on the elevator door.
He gave her $20 for Uber.
Yeah, oh yeah, he said he gave her $20 for Uber to go home.
Yo,
But
is Uber electronic though?
yeah, but he probably just puts on your credit card. But so my thing is, like, if she really did call them the N-word, yes, it's wrong to beat women, period. But when it comes to racism, I don't give a fuck who you are. and you're using racial slurs toward anyone, if you're talking about it, be about it. Plain and simple. If you can't take the heat, get the fuck out the kitchen. Don't speak. Like, keep your mouth shut.
She was mad because she got kicked out the hotel.
Exactly. So it's like, yo, like, I don't get, like, when it comes to racism, I think all is fair. And if you're using racial slurs, all is fair. If that story was made up, which I don't know, I kind of have a hard time believing that he made that up. If that story was made up, then fine. Like, he fucked up for sure. And granted, this isn't even, like, this is bad. Yes, it's bad. Like, don't get it twisted. It's terrible. Domestic violence is a terrible thing. Men or women being hurt. 100%. I do not agree with it. But the way that he went about it, like, he wasn't even, like, I've seen worse than that. I'll say that. When it comes to, who was the football player who knocked the girl out in the elevator? He uppercut her. Yeah, uppercut her in the elevator, knocked her the fuck out, and then dragged her outside. Like, shit like that
And they ended up getting married.
Did they actually?
Yeah, they got married.
Holy fuck. But, like, that's bad. There was also a baseball player I saw a video of beating this girl down a staircase. And, like, stuff like that. Like, he pushed her, and then it wasn't even a hard kick. It was just a slight kick in the ass.
Yeah,
like,
get the fuck out of here, bitch.
Yeah, like, especially if she's out there. Hey, if you talk about it, be about it. Don't be throwing racial slurs and thinking there's no repercussion.
What I say, nothing good comes to a girl after 12 midnight. Nothing good.
Sure?
Yeah, nothing good comes to a girl.
I've had great things happen to me after midnight. From junior chickens to...
I just say, the minute a minute chicks out there talking about it's past 12 midnight, she hits my phone like, I just got slapped outside the club. Click.
Oh, I know. I got you saying.
I'm not. No. Fuck you doing out there past midnight, bitch. Don't call my phone with that type of drama. Figure that shit out. Call your friends.
Yeah, I don't know. If you talk about it, be about it. Don't be throwing racial slurs without expecting repercussions. That's the way I see it.
I feel you. What you want to talk about?
I don't really care about Tyrese.
Yeah. Oh, is this the woman is like, I pay $13,000 a month. What more do you want from me? Yo, that whole year. Yo,
was that? That's what you're asking.
That whole year, he got to write that whole shit off. That whole year, he got to write that whole shit off. $13,000. That's a good impression. He has to write that whole year off. That whole year got to get written off.
Yeah, he got to erase it from his memory.
Yeah, that shit was wild because whatever.
Well, okay, let's touch on it then.
Whatever drug he was on, he had to like he was on some type of shit.
So the judge is saying that he doesn't have to pay for childcare costs because he had originally asked his ex, like, why am I paying for 8 hours a day of childcare or 7 hours a day of childcare this many times a week? And she's like, obviously she didn't want him to know her business, so he just goes, I'm living life. Like, that's what she said. So he decided to granted, this was a smart move. He decided to be smart about it and be like, okay, like, you're out there living life, like, fine, that means you're out there, I don't know, hoeing around or just doing shit that doesn't have to do with our child. Like, that's what it... Why are you laughing?
Yo, why'd she say that? Why'd she say that?
I don't know, but in my opinion...
I'm living life. What are you doing, bitch?
Because she didn't want him to know his business. In my opinion... It's because she didn't want him to know his business. He doesn't need to know her business.
Yo, they have a kid together.
Yeah, but...
No, stop it. We have a kid together. I want to know what you're doing from sun up to sundown. Fuck it.
I'm not your girlfriend anymore.
We're not girlfriend, but I want to know what you're doing.
Yes, but
if you're not around my child, where's my child at?
It's very normal.
Why aren't you around my child? That's the question.
It's very normal for kids to be in daycare from 9 to 5, Monday to Friday. He's acting like it's abnormal for that to be a thing right now. And so it's like...
9 to 5? Kids are not in daycare that long.
Fine, she doesn't have a job. Fine. He said that. She doesn't have a job.
What are you doing at home then?
He said,
why are you getting
That's what I'm saying. Listen. He said, I'm not paying for the childcare costs unless it has unless it's benefiting our child. So my thing is,
homeschool our child.
What if she's spending the day cleaning the house or something? That childcare expense should still be covered. Or what if she went to work out? Like, because she's a single, she doesn't, well, as far as we know, she's not in any other relationship. She might have gone, like, this could be her typical day. Think about it this way. She could wake up.
You bought the cape for this woman.
She's about to wake up. She's going to go drop off the kid at childcare. She's going to go work out for an hour. Okay. Then she's going to go home shower. Yeah. She's going to go grocery shopping. Yeah. She's going to come home. She's going to clean the entire house. Yeah. Then she's going to cook a meal for the kid.
So you clean the house every day. That's what you're telling me.
My mom does that every day.
Your mom doesn't stay at home.
No, she doesn't. But when she was a stay-at-home mom, she did. That's what I was going to come to next.
Okay.
So then she makes a meal for the kid. Then she goes, picks up the kid from daycare. Yeah. Done. Day over. Hangs out with the kid. Yeah. My mom was a stay-at-home mom for 8 fucking years. 8 years. That's a long time. That's almost a decade. That's a long time. And she, mind you, she did spend a lot of her time volunteering at our schools. I had my mom.
So she was very involved. Yeah. That's the one thing this just chick hasn't mentioned.
Yeah, but even when I was in daycare, like, I don't know. Like, I think this is taken a little too far. Like, I think that she was just not trying to converse with him and give him details, and he flipped it on her. It would be different.
You better talk to me what you're doing.
It would be different if she was spending that time with a boyfriend or something like that, or at the club, like a day party or something. Then fine. Then don't pay the childcare expense. That's fucked up. You're a mom. You should know better. Your top priority is your child, 100%. But I think if it's coming to like grocery shopping, working out, and making dinner and cleaning, childcare expense should be paid for, in my opinion.
I want to know if I have a baby with you and I'm not with you, I want to know what the fuck you're doing.
Then I want to know what the fuck you're doing too every single day. Why can't you come take care of the kid too instead of me putting him in childcare?
Give me fucking custody of it.
No, like why can't? See, that's another thing. It's
give me
like
custody.
Why can't they be mature enough to converse with each other that when she needs to go run certain errands and if he doesn't want to pay childcare, why can't she just call him and be like, hey, can you come watch the kid? This is why you're not supposed to have kids with anybody that you really don't like or you really don't get along with or you're not going to stay with. Like, that's it. That's what it comes down to.
Tyrese trying to get the cheeks.
Like, that's literally what it comes down to. So just stop having kids with people you hate cheeks. And people you just think are hot. Like, no, that's not it. It's not going to work.
Cheeks.
Done. Next topic.
You want to talk about this Pras from the Fugees under investigation from the feds for possibly trying to help the people in another country?
Do you really care about that? I didn't really get it.
He's a legend.
It's too political for me.
All right, then it's not.
Do you get it? You want to talk about it? We can talk about it.
Basically,
explain it.
In a short, Pras from the Fugees is under investigation because he set up some type of let me see, some type of thing that's going to help Malaysia with their economy.
Okay.
But one of the people he's working on, former the director of justice, was accused of ties to Malaysian financial conspiracy. So he's caught up in conspiracy. And conspiracy is like one of the hardest thing to get out of when you get hit with that charge because they're telling you that you knew something's going on when in actuality you probably didn't know because you're just standing right beside someone.
Yeah.
So conspiracy is fucked up. So dude's under investigation by the feds. So he might be getting taken down for trying to help people in a different country help to promote long-term economic development for the benefit of the Malaysian people. That's what he was trying to do. Okay. Well, allegedly. This is what allegedly.
So you buying it or no?
I don't know. I don't know. Dude, I was like, my thing is, he's Haitian. Why the fuck are you trying to help people in Malaysia? So help the fucking Haitians.
Then maybe it really is just to fatten his pockets.
Help the fucking Haitians.
I'm
Yo, don't go to Bali, Pras. That's where they always go.
Watch next month we see an article that he went to Bali.
He's in Bali right now.
I don't know. It's fishy because like it's always like you want to believe in the best in people. Yeah. You want to believe they're really doing good, but then it's like, are you really?
Maybe not.
It's questionable.
Maybe not.
It's very questionable.
Pras, don't go to Bali. Come back home, Russell. Come back. Yeah, where's Russ at? Where's Russell Simmons at?
Nobody knows.
He still hasn't came back home. The minute he touches the U.S. soil, they catching his ass.
Yeah, literally though. Winnie Harlow we can skip.
What she said American Top Model didn't help her.
She said so she said on this show.
Well then did it really help her?
She was on. Well, okay, so basically what she said on the show was it didn't help her, whatever. Mm-hmm. It didn't help her career in any way, shape, or form. Tyra Banks went on that same show and said, well, I found her on Instagram, but she's like, it doesn't matter. I have love for all my babies, even the ones who act out. And she might feel a certain way because of that. That's fine. She has her own perception on it. Eva Marcille responded also and said, You know, Drake knows her, Wiz Khalifa knows her. Like, I personally did not know she was on America's Next Top Model. I just saw her. I knew her because she was from Toronto. Everyone was like, oh yeah, this model from Toronto, and she has that skin condition. I'm not too sure what it's called.
I found her on Instagram.
So that happened, but then she cleared her name this morning or yesterday. I saw it. I saved it on my Instagram.
Oh, she came on with some bullshit?
She said, she responded to a comment. And she said, because the person was like, how did it not help you? Like, and she's like, well, when because she originally said on the show too, it was more of a reality show and that's not what she signed up for. Mm-hmm. And so she said that when she got off the show, many agencies didn't want to sign her because America's Next Top Model.
It is a fucking reality show.
Yeah. But America's Next Top Model had this reality show connotation attached to it. And so
it is a fucking reality show.
And they didn't like that. So she said she went overseas to Europe, did a photo shoot with this really famous photographer, and that's how she blew up. However, I do not think... I don't
think the photographer would have done it if it wasn't for...
Exactly my point. Okay. I think America's Next Top Model was her starting platform. She said, she's grateful for all opportunities and stuff. I think that's her starting platform. That's where it all started for her, because if she didn't have that and she just came to him as a chick from Toronto with this skin condition and as a model saying, hey, I want to do this photo shoot, he probably would have been like, no, who the fuck are you? Mm-hmm. She's saying her advice is to telling all models to say the best way to do it is to just get your headshots and go sign up with a real agency. But even that is pretty damn hard. I think America's Next Top Model did help her.
Even Marcel's popping. It's just, think about it. So all these, let me just say this, right? Shout out to Winnie Harlow. Actually, why the fuck I'm shouting her out? No, I mean...
She knows you. What do you mean?
I don't know her. I mean, Winnie Harlow and Eva Marcel. Didn't she have another name?
I don't know.
That's where Eva Marcel...
She's from Real Housewives, no?
Eva Marcel?
Yeah.
No, she doesn't.
Yes, she is.
She's from American Top Model.
I don't think so. I'm going to tell you right now.
Eva Marcel's from American Top Model.
Eva Marcel. What show is Eva Marcel from? Let's say that.
American Top Model.
Oh, this is very awkward. I think you're right.
Yeah.
Awkward. She was on The Young and the Restless, too. Oh, my God. The Educated and the Reckless, and talking about Eva Marcel. She won a third cycle of America's Next Top Model. Why did I think she was from...
So in situations, there's some people who win America's Top Model and then able to make something out of it, and then some people who can't make something out of it because they don't know how to market themselves. Mm-hmm. So Winnie Harlow, she didn't even win She didn't win that shit.
No.
She got kicked off, and then she was able to use that shit to move on to something else. She was a success story of someone taking a little bit of the fame and using it to do something else. All right. Granted, you didn't win it, and that show didn't plateau you or not boost you into like star status.
Yeah, overnight.
You have to still take what you had from it and then transfer it on to something else. So for her to say that, it didn't make me, it didn't help me, and you sounding kind of like an idiot right there.
Yeah, literally.
You sounding real stupid.
It did help you. At any point in time, any sort of baby step you take towards your career goal is always going to help you, no matter what. Any sort of baby step, any sort of way to get yourself out there into the world so more eyes are on you, more people or more ears are listening, whatever, it's always going to help you.
Because I dare her to say I was popping more than American Idol. That's why I did the photo shoot with the dude.
America's Next Top Model.
What'd I say?
American Idol.
You fucking same difference, bro. Like, it's a contest show. Same fucking difference.
Thing. One's singing and one's modeling.
The same difference.
Anyways, how far are we? We're an hour and a half in now, no?
Probably.
Check.
Actually, we're an hour. Yeah, we're an hour and a half in.
Can we talk about the Kevin Hart thing?
Kevin Hart thing? All right.
Okay, so Kevin Hart threw a birthday party, his son's first birthday party. Mm-hmm. The theme was cowboys and Indians. Mm-hmm. Lots of people were outraged, saying that it is racist and insensitive. Okay, let me give you my hot take on this. Because he's over here saying, he's doing interviews and he's saying, it's not racist. The Redskins and the Cowboys played each other on the same day. Okay, I don't think they planned it around that football game, to be realistic, number one. And he's like, it's not racist. It's a theme for movies and blah, blah, blah. But, okay, my whole thing is, it's wrong because it's like, you could have done a Western-themed birthday party. You didn't have to call it Cowboys and Indians. You could have just named it a Western-themed birthday party because that's what the movies are called. They're not referred to, the genre is not referred to as Cowboys and Indian genre. It's referred to as Western. So we could very easily could have just called it a Western-themed party and not thrown the whole Indians thing in there. Mm-hmm. I don't get, like, how many times do we have to explain it's always around Halloween that we explain cultures are not a costume. But now it's like for his son's first birthday party, we have to explain it again. Like, why is this all of a sudden going to be okay at a kid's party to dress up as an Indian? And that's not even the correct term. The correct term is an indigenous person. So why is it going to be okay all of a sudden at a kid's party to dress up as someone indigenous, but on Halloween it's not? For example, I spoke about this near Halloween, how I saw a post on Instagram of this girl who dressed up as an indigenous person and put makeup as like bullet holes on her face and shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, how many times do we really have to say a culture is not a costume? And it's like indigenous people, they always become overlooked as being a culture, and they're seen more as a theme, which is frustrating. And it's like, now Kevin Hart is over here. Somebody responded and said, well, how would you feel if we had a slaves and slave master party or something like that? He's like, that's completely different, blah, blah, blah. I don't think it's different. I really don't. I think they're both one and the same in the fact that I think they're both one and the same, and that they're both racially insensitive. That's what I think. I don't know. I think it was insensitive, and I think he's just trying to cover his ass and talking about, oh, the Cowboys and the Redskins were playing on the same day. You did not plan your son's first birthday party around that football game.
I'm just saying this, right? It's just never going to stop.
It's not. It never will.
Yo, we're going to see this show all the time. Yo, I can't believe Kevin. Yo, I mean, it sucks to be him because Kevin should have known better.
Yes.
Just because, come on, bro. If you want to do something slick, you gotta do something slick. Like, you can't be.
And just even as somebody who is like, if a white person did this, I wouldn't be surprised, but I would still be equally as upset. But the fact that it's someone of color who has faced racial, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, racial struggles. Struggles isn't the word I'm looking for, but has faced racial struggles in like the world, and with people dressing up, like doing blackface on Halloween and stuff like that. This is also another thing that is emphasized in the sense that you're not supposed to do it. It's somebody's culture, so don't dress up as it, you know? And it's like, for somebody who has that sort of I guess mirrored experience in terms of their culture being used as a costume on Halloween, you would think that they would understand it a little more. I think when it comes to this indigenous stuff and it being used as a costume, it's more emphasized in Canada to not do it than it is in America. I do feel that for sure.
Oh, because America has their foundation based in racism and a whole bunch
and
of
they
bullshit.
always call them Indians, like, all the time.
Yeah.
Like, even when I was at school in Baltimore, people would be like, oh, I'm half Indian, and I'm like, what? And then even I told this one kid I'm Indian, and he's like, cool, what tribe? I'm like, no, like, my dad's from India. He's like, yeah, what tribe? I'm like, are you fucking stupid?
No, because when Christopher Columbus came to America, he was looking for India.
Yeah.
And he ended up finding Aboriginal
Yeah, but
people.
it's like, nowadays it's known not to refer to them as Indians. It's known to call them either Aboriginals or indigenous.
The people who are no longer ignorant know that.
Yes.
The people who are very engulfed in the ignorance know that Indians are the Aboriginals or the indigenous people.
Yeah.
You know?
But that's my opinion on it.
So when people say they're Indian, a lot of times they mean a lot of times when people say that I'm mixed with Indian, even Caribbean people, they even might say they're indigenous type shit or like
Native American. That's another one that they say. Okay. Anyways,
you
want to do another
tribe.
topic? You're so dumb.
Hold on. I'm seeing right now dental patients of Florida University were possibly exposed to viruses, including hepatitis and HIV due to unsterilized. I'm not even talking because that sounds nasty.
It's not going to go anywhere.
Nasty. All right, so Starbucks bans porn sites on their websites in 2019.
Starbucks
Wi-Fi. What I say?
Website.
Fuck it out of here. Same difference, man. You keep on correcting.
You're always doing that.
All right, Starbucks banned porn sites on its Wi-Fi service in 2019. This is for like U.S. locations. I don't know if it's for Canada just yet.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to Starbucks and go to Pornhub, see what that's hitting for. But I was reading this, and so an advocacy group was trying to get at Starbucks for like the past 2 years going by. We need safer internet. You can't put that type of stuff out there. Like, you gotta block certain websites. You gotta be none of. Starbucks was like, all right, whatever. Didn't take none. Now, advocacy group came back with like 29 or 20,000, 26,000 signature copies of people just saying like, yo, ban the explicit websites from your Wi-Fi service. And whoop-de-whoop. So I'm like, yo, yo, you drinking lattes and watching Pornhub, that don't sound comfortable. Like, who does that nasty shit in public? But then I realized how relaxing watching porn and drinking a latte could be. I'm saying, drinking lattes and watching porn probably sounds very, very pleasurable.
Why don't you try it and let us know? In public.
I'm not, you know what? You a different type of nasty. Shit in public. I know those people in the corner. You nasty people in the corner in Starbucks on your laptop.
Don't say you. I don't even watch porn. So
oh my!
For me to even do that,
it's the people in the corner of the Starbucks store
where no one can sit behind.
Yeah,
them.
And it's they really into the laptop, drinking the cup. They watching BBWs.
I
and
think
shit.
you should try it, and you should tell us how the experience was. For the content. Come on. Yo, you'll do anything for content. Make this one of them.
Yo, that shit. The thing is, I was like, yo, you nasty for watching porn in public, but lattes and porn probably sounds pretty relaxing. Like, pumpkin spice lattes and a nice little BBW porn. Like, yeah, that can really get you a long way. Like, you don't even know.
Sure, Apollo. Sure.
Oh my God. So would you watch porn in public,
No, I don't. I don't even watch porn to begin with.
Okay.
But I wouldn't watch it in public.
You wouldn't watch it in public?
Nah. Like when I think about that stuff, like if I was to do something like that in public, you know what my first concern is like, what if a kid sees this?
Man, kids.
Even when I swear in public, I'm like, oh fuck, was there any kids near me? Like, I have a very motherly instinct.
Yo, why is this a thing? Yo, out of all things, hold on, let me slow down. Starbucks has been in the news all year for everything that doesn't regard their products, right? They're in the news earlier this year. Were kicking up black people.
Oh yeah, you're right.
And now they're in the news because people want them to ban porn sites, bro. Like,
it has nothing to do with what they actually.
Yeah, like I'm thinking Starbucks is a social. It's a social gathering spot rather than a fucking coffee shop.
Well, I think I want you to try it.
I'm not watching porn in public.
Man, just do it.
I don't drink lattes and shit like that.
You're talking about it sounds so relaxing and shit. Go try it and tell us.
It does, because
people
drink lattes to relax, right? So I'm pretty sure people watch porn to wind down. So I'm just saying, drinking lattes and watching porn sounds like a very pleasurable experience.
You think people actually masturbate to it in Starbucks, though?
Look, I don't know.
That's a new type of nasty.
They go to the wash? They go to the washroom and drink their latte and jerk off over the toilet.
That's probably why they have the locked bathrooms that you have to get the key for.
Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah, Starbucks lets everyone use the washroom now.
Yeah.
Yeah, because after the whole experience, it's like, fuck it. Everyone can use the washroom. All right, man. That's about it. I was going to talk about the attack on masculinity, but next week I'll tackle that.
Okay.
So I'll keep that there for next week.
You can develop it and we can talk about it next week.
Also.
Oh, I wanted to ask you something quick though, because while we were talking about the Starbucks thing, I was on Facebook the other day, and I saw, because remember how they were launching Facebook dating in Canada?
Oh, they were launching Facebook dating?
Yeah, it's like a new thing.
I've never seen it.
But it's weird because, so I'm pretty sure Tinder is owned by Facebook. I'm pretty sure. Actually, it might not be. I might be wrong. But I know you have to sign in with your Facebook account. Yeah. But I could be wrong. But yeah, would you ever try the Facebook dating app? Like, do you think it will actually be successful?
I would never try any type of social media dating app because I know I'm way too good for that. Damn, what you trying to say? I'm way too good for that. In no way, shape, or form am I ever going to stoop down to the levels like, I need to find a chick online. All the people in my immediate area.
Okay, but the way I see it, I don't necessarily use it for dating. Like, I've used Tinder for like a little quick hookup, whatever, but not for like dating and stuff. But the way I see it is with the online world. If you think about it, there's so many people in the world that you'll never meet in person that you might have just stumbled across online. Like you're doubling your chances of finding the one. Quotations, I added air quotations, but you're doubling your chances of finding that because how do you know? Like, you weren't gonna, like, think about it 20, 30 years ago, you would have never known that person existed because online wasn't a thing. Like, none of that stuff was a thing, and it's like now it is. So it's like, well, I'm not saying I'm gonna use Facebook dating. I'm fucking not doing that shit.
Yeah, I'm not using those. not to try to shit on the whole thing. Yeah, like, I'm not doing that because you know why, bro? I want to get it out the mud. Like, I'm talking about, I really want to get out the mud, like, build my confidence. Well, I think I have good confidence, but, you know, continue to build my confidence, talking to new people, having conversations with new people in face-to-face environments, putting myself under pressure. I don't want to go on no fucking dating app, see your pictures, go like, you know what, you look like the
So
right
you
type.
never slid in someone's DMs and took them on a date based off of that? That's the same thing.
No, that's, hold on. Social media is not dating. That's not a dating
But
app.
it's sliding into DMs. It's not a dating app, but it's the same thing. Like sliding into someone's DMs and going on a date after just knowing them from online is the same
Yeah,
thing.
I haven't even done that. Like, I remember I had it one time when I did that, I slipped into someone's DMs, and then I tried to go on a date. Or I actually went on. Well, I saw them in person, and they kind of look horrible in person.
Yikes.
I mean, all the other times I've spoken to someone online, like it was like kind of like on some cool shit.
Yeah.
But like I'm not dating anybody out the fucking IG. I'm not dating anybody out the fucking IG.
I've been on a couple dates from Instagram DMs and Twitter.
Maybe that shit gonna happen eventually, but I'm not doing that shit. I'm not doing any of that shit. I would like to see people in real life, because if I see you in real life first, then it's like, okay, I know what you're working with. I know how to get. I know how to, you know, keep it pushing and keep it fly. But if I find you online first, and then and I see you in person, it's like you don't live up to the hype. Then, yo, that's the one thing too about pictures.
Yo, yes, that is true.
You got a hype to live up to.
That's true. There's people that that have followed me on Instagram. I'll follow them back, and then you meet them. You not meet them, but you run into them at the club, and it's like they're not fun at all. They're just boring. And it's like, why do you boring. Pretend to do that? Don't get me wrong. I have my bad nights at the club too, where I'm boring sometimes too, because I just don't want to be there. But like, it's like you see the same people every single time. And it's like, you're mad boring. Like, what do you put up this front on Snapchat and Instagram stories for?
Mad people are boring. Mad people don't have no fucking personalities. Mad people don't have anything really going on for them. And it's like, back in my mind, I'm like, yo, why do people fuck with you?
Yeah.
Like, what do people see in you, especially with chicks? It's like, yo, how does a guy like?
I think about that with guys. Does a guy have a conversation
too with you? Or is this strictly just sex and keep it pushing?
Yeah, I think about that with guys too. Like, there's guys out there who are just mad boring, and it's like,
boring.
What do you do?
I'm like, yo, do you have cool conversations with your friends? Like, what's going on?
All right. Anyways, the Valentine's Day is still happening. We're making a video soon.
Yeah, we gotta make a video.
Okay,
man.
Do the outro.
Oh, we talking for a while.
I know. What is it? 140?
146.
Hurry up.
All right. This has been another episode of the Educated and the Reckless podcast with your host, Apollo P. And
No Better Nina.
Thank you for listening. Thank you for being entertained. Thank you for coming back for another week. We'll be back again on Wednesday and like every Wednesday before that. And thank you, because this is episode 21. 20. This is not episode.
Yes, it is.
It's 20.
No, this is 21. How much you want to bet on
It's
this
20
right now?
No, stop playing with me.
I'm about to show you.
It's
Because
20.
you forgot to label the last episode, the number on it.
I labeled it 20.
No, you didn't.
No, I labeled it 19.
You labeled it just jealousy.
Did I really?
Yes.
Oh, I got that off like that?
Yes.
Oh, I'm so terrible.
Because even Reddy asked me, he's like, why does it look like that? I'm like, Apollo was in a rush. That was 19. This is, oh shit, you're right.
Yeah. Yeah. We are on number 20. We made it 20 weeks. We didn't miss not one day.
We didn't kill each other yet.
Yeah, we didn't go. We both went on vacation and came back to it like nothing happened. Oh, remember to rate and subscribe to our podcast. Please rate and subscribe. That would be cool.
We're on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Play, Anchor, YouTube.
Yeah.
Audio Mac.
Yeah.
Okay, that's it.
All right then. We out.